Be recording the step-by-step instructions for Dreamweaver Chapter 2, Lab 1, which is starting a new healthy lifestyle website. So to start out this website, we need to create a new Dreamweaver website. So click this button. We need to name our site, so I'm going to call it Healthy Lifestyle and then -Lab 1. We're going to create this website throughout the entire rest of the course. For your saving, click on the folder, navigate to your personal drive and the Web Design 2 folder, and now we are going to create a new folder. So click Create New. I'm going to call this folder Healthy Lifestyle Lab 1 as well. I'm going to go into that folder and then hit select. So the saving location should be in Web Design 2 folder, then in a new Healthy Lifestyle Lab 1 folder. Now hit save. Okay, you'll see a new Dreamweaver site pop up over here in the task pane. Now I want to create a new template. So I'm going to go to More. I want a blank template, HTML template, no layout, and for the document type, we're going to change it to HTML5. Then hit Create. All right, we've created a new blank template. We need to give it a title. So I'm going to clear out the title text and call this Healthy Lifestyle. If you want to follow along with me, I'm in the instructions, page 126 right now. You should probably also look at page 125 so you can see what the finished product is going to look like. Make sure you are in classic view. If you're not right now, reset the classic view. You can always hit reset classic, that won't hurt. Okay, our document is currently untitled. The website is titled, but we want to title this page. So I'm going to go to File, Save as Template. The name of this template is going to be Lifestyle Template. I'm going to hit Save. And now you can see a folder pops up for my lifestyle template. Okay, now we're ready to get started. Click in the blank screen, make sure your cursor is flashing, and now we're going to start creating div tags to form our template web page. I'm going to hit this Insert Div Tag button. The class, which is the name of this container, is going to be called Container. Make a new CSS rule, and we want to put this container into a new style sheet. So in the drop down menu, select New Style Sheet File and then hit OK. Alright, within this Healthy Lifestyle folder, you're going to create a new folder and call the new folder CSS. Now go inside that folder, and we're going to give this a file name of lifestyle.css and then save. Now we're going to start creating a rule for our container. It's probably helpful if you go in your book, page 127, to follow along. Under the box category, I want this box to have a width of 800. I'm going to uncheck the margin, same for all, and I want the right margin to be auto and the left margin to be auto. Now hit apply, and that's all for my container, so hit OK. And then OK again. OK. It inserts your container, the first one. Now I'm going to put my cursor after here and hit enter. Then I'm ready to create my header. So I'm going to hit Insert Div Tag. The class is going to be called Header. I want a new CSS rule. Then I can just hit OK. The rules for my header are as follows. Under type, I want the font family to be Tahoma, Geneva, Sans Serif. Font size will be 20 and I'm going to change it to point. The font weight will be bold. And the color will be used either by using this color picker, or you can type it in, which is what I'm going to do, number FFF. Then I hit apply. So that sets the type when I start typing. Next, I want to go to the background. I want to give this header a background color. So you can either use the color picker or type in number 039, hit apply, and see how the background color turns to blue. Next, we're going to change the box around our header. In the box category, I want a width of 800, a height of 100, and for the bottom margin, I'm going to select a bottom margin of 10 px. Now hit apply and OK. And then OK again. So here's my header. I'm going to replace this generic text. So just backspace to clear that out and change it to tips for living a healthy lifestyle. Okay, after the header, you're going to put your cursor down below, and underneath there we're going to create our navigation. So I'm going to insert another div tag. This div tag is going to be called navigation. I want a new CSS rule, and then click OK. For the category type, I want a font family starting with Trey Boucher MS. I want a font size of 14 and I'm going to change it to point. I want a color of hashtag 333. Then click apply. For my background, I'm going to select a background color of number 9CF. Then click apply. I want to change the box. My box is going to have a width of 100, a height of 400. I'm going to select float to the left, left padding. So I'm going to uncheck this box. Left padding of 10 px. Right margin, so uncheck the box and make your right margin 10 px. Hit apply. And finally, we're going to select border. Our border style is going to be solid. Our border width is going to be thin. And our border color is going to be number 003. You can leave the same for all checked. Now hit apply and OK. Then you're going to hit OK again. You'll see your navigation bar pops up. We want to change the text here for our navigation bar. So our navigation is going to have the different links that we use. I'm going to start out with home and then hit enter. Nutrition. These are different websites that we'll be creating as the class goes on. Exercise, habits, and sign up. Okay. Now you can click to the right of your navigation so your cursor is flashing. we want to insert an area for content. So I'm going to insert a div tag. I want to call this content. Make a new CSS rule. Click OK. For our content, I'm going to select type for the category and make the font family starting with Arial. My font size will be 12 and change it to point. I'm going to hit apply. Now I'm going to go to the box category. For this box, I want a width of 650, a height of 400. I want it to float to the left. Padding, I want it to be 5px, and that same for all. Left margin, so I'm going to uncheck the box and make my left margin only 10. Now click apply and OK. And OK again. Now within that area for content, I want to delete this generic placeholder content, and I want to make this a region that I can edit in the future. So I'm going to go to Insert and select Template Objects, then select Editable Region. Template Objects, Editable Region. I'm going to name this region Insert Content Here. That's where in the future we can add information. Click OK. And finally, to the right of your content, you're going to hit enter. I'm going to hit enter many times. I want this to be underneath. There you go. I want it to be underneath my navigation bar. And now I want to insert one more div tag, which is going to be my footer. So insert div tag. I'm going to call this footer. Create a new CSS rule. Do nothing here, just click OK. For my footer, I'm going to go to type and change the font family to Times New Roman. I'm going to make the font size 10 and change it to point. Then click apply. Next, I'm going to go to my box. I want the box width to be 800. I want it to float left. Click apply. And finally, under border, I want the border style to be solid. I want the border width to be thin. And the border color to be hashtag 333. We're going to have same for all. So then apply and OK, and then OK again. So now I have a footer. In my footer, you're going to change some of the text. I want you to backspace the footer text. You're going to type website design by, and then you're going to put your name here. So I'll know who's done this. We haven't saved for a while, so you should go ahead and do File, Save. Okay, we've made all the changes and we've created the basics of a template. I'm going to backspace this text for our container so that our header will go to the top. Now it's a good idea to view it in either Internet Explorer or Chrome. You can preview it. Save changes again if prompted. Okay, it won't let me open this template until I forgot I have to do the last step. So let's go ahead and close out of our template. You can hit the little X right here or File and close. Now I want to create a new web page based on my template. So go to Create New and then click More. I want a page from template. And now we're going to create a page from this lifestyle template. So click on Lifestyle Template and then Create. Right now we want to save this as a web page. So I'm going to go to File, Save As. And I'm going to call this index.html. So that makes it a web page. Make sure you're in your Healthy Lifestyle Lab 1 folder, then click Save. Now I want to add a little bit of content to my website. So I'm going to delete this generic placeholder text, and I'm going to go to File, Open. You need to navigate to your Web Design 2 folder, open up your Chapter 2 folder, go into your Lab 1 folder, open up the text document that's already there for you. Now I'm going to select all this text. It's already been typed out. I'm going to go to Edit, Copy. Now I'm going to click on my Index tab and click inside the content area, do Edit, Paste. And now this looks like a real web page. I'm going to go to File, Save, and now that it's an index.html document, I can preview it in Internet Explorer or Chrome. Okay, so it should look like this. That is one of the longer projects that we will do, but if you made it through that, you did a great job. Thanks for watching.